Hi, everyone. I'm Milind with Illuma. Joining me today is Greg with Glia, and we're going to show you how our companies are working together to eliminate friction, enhance security, and improve efficiency in every contact center engagement by leveraging the power of voice biometrics. Now, I do most of my banking with community financial institutions like credit unions and community banks. And I do that because you focus on putting people first, delivering a warm smile, personal experience every time I walk through that door. Now, today, I tend to find myself picking up the phone and calling in way more often than actually walking into a physical branch. And that experience is quite different. Always starts with me having to prove who I am by answering a series of personal, often intrusive questions, which is frustrating and a complete disconnect from the experience I'm accustomed to in branch.
You know, Milind, I hear you loud and clear, and I'm excited to show everyone here today that this disconnect in the experience is going to be a thing of the past. You can easily dump the painful authentication process and replicate the warmth and trust of the brick-and-mortar branch in your contact center with cutting-edge voice authentication technology. Today, we will demonstrate the fruits of the Glia partnership with Illuma, which has resulted in state-of-the-art voice authentication for fraud prevention using Illuma Shield, fully integrated into the Glia Contact Center, which is the leading contact center as a service platform among mid-sized financial institutions, credit unions, and community banks. Thank you for calling Cortex Financial. This is Greg. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Milind Borkar. I want to set up a savings plan, and I'd like to set up a recurring transfer of $250 going from my checking account into my savings account. And like that to happen on the 5th of every month. Is this something you can help me with?
Wonderful. Milind, you've been voice verified, and I would be happy to assist you with that right away.
Thank you. So that's it. That's basically our demo, less than 2 minutes in. Super easy, right? No pins, no passwords, no annoying Q&A. Simply speaking my service request in plain English, or any language for that matter, was sufficient for Illuma Shield to recognize me in real time. Illuma Shield can help you elevate the user experience, enhance security against fraudsters, and improve operational efficiency in your contact center. And the best part, it's designed specifically to be affordable for mid-sized financial institutions like credit unions and community banks.
Now, Milind, and everyone saw that verification was easy for both the agent, me, right, and the customer or the member. But what about that initial enrollment? I'm sure that's got to be complicated. How does the process work for the member or the customer to initially sign up?
Yeah. Actually, it's just as easy. So let's show a demo of a passive enrollment process, and this time let's use a brand new and unregistered ID.
Thank you for calling Cortex Financial. This is Greg. How can I help you?
Hi, I received a credit card offer in the mail, and I'd like to submit the application.
I'm happy to help you with that, but first I'm going to need to verify your identity. What is your customer number?
It's 999-887777.
Okay, so it looks like you're not registered with our Voice ID program, so I'm going to need to ask you a few security questions. We're all familiar with this process. Could you tell me the name of an educational institute you attended, the street address of the hospital you were born on, that's a fun one, and then the first 10 digits of Euler's number?
Okay, well, this might be hard. Let's see. Georgia Tech, Alameda Road, and 2.7182818284, I think.
Wow, that was amazing. If anyone else could get that, I would give you something. So that was correct. Thanks for providing all that information. I can now help you with your credit card application. Could you tell me a little bit more about your desired credit amount, your current job, and your annual income?
Well, I have expensive tastes, so if possible, $100,000 limit. I'm a grad student, and I make about $20,000 a year.
Okay, that's going to be a bit of a tough one. So sorry to tell you I can't get you that kind of a credit limit. How about we start with $10,000, and you can apply for an increase in a few months after you graduate?
Well, guess I'll have to do with that. Yeah, please submit the application.
Done. And to speed up your service the next time you call, would you like me to register you, right, with our Voice ID verification so you don't have to answer all those annoying questions and remember Euler's number next time?
That's way easier than remembering that hard number, so yes, please, sign me up.
Outstanding. You just did, and all I needed was your verbal yes To do that, you will now enjoy frictionless verification next time you call us.
Thanks, Greg. I really appreciate that. So the cool thing there was passive enrollment. And what that means is Illuma Shield is creating the voice print, or the audio print as we call it, in the background of a normal service call. As you saw, it's really easy to get your members and customers to say yes, and with their permission, they're already registered with their voice print at the end of that call. Zero friction means high adoption, means fast ROI for you.
Now, another question I had is, how many times does a member or a customer have to call before the system has learned their voice and is ready to verify them?
Just one, in the vast majority of cases, is all that's required to create a quality voice print in our system. And the next time they call back in, they go through the fast lane. And that applies not only to phone calls, also applies to computer audio calls or video calls. We support all channels within Glia that have a voice component built in. And our proprietary active learning technology continues learning the caller's voice with every repeat call, so we get better and faster at verifying them every time they call in.
Now, this sounds really complicated, but tell me, please, that this is a breeze to set up, right?
In Glia especially, yes. Our last 3 clients took about an afternoon to set up. It's just a few clicks and config changes within the admin console. And they were live in the production contact centers in about 3 weeks or so. So how do we do this? It's because of a relentless focus on simplicity and ensuring our solution is right size for mid-size FIs like credit unions and community banks. That focus has resulted in a solution that is easy to deploy, easy to maintain, easy to train, and easy to use, all without the need for a mega bank budget. So I appreciate everyone's time and attention. I hope you had a chance to see or enjoyed seeing how Illuma and Glia are working together to make banking easier and more secure over the phone every day. If you like what you saw, please vote Illuma Best in Show and stop by our booth. We look forward to the opportunity to work with you.